Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening once again. Okay. So I guess till good evening, Shravya. Till last class we got
Merchant bank.
yes,
Sir,
right?
merchant banks. Yes, sir, merchant bank.
Okay, not just merchant bank, right? IPOs, hai na? So in last class we talked about IPOs, right? We understood what
Sir,
is
Kim's
IPO.
IPO is
Sir, D-
releasing on
yeah,
19th, means today.
Okay, right? I have to mute you guys, right? Because
सर यू सर टोल्ड सर आप अदानी को बोलोगे सर क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ था सर
I'll tell you, right? So first of all, I'll mute everyone for now. Okay, even I got muted, right? Not today, yesterday, right? Today market is closed. Okay, so yeah, so we will see today. We will see what is market, how we actually invest, right? And now we will see the different type of people who are in market. Okay, right? And at the last, we will talk about some specific stocks. Like yes, I should not take the names of the stocks. Okay, so yeah, okay. So let us start, right? So the first question that we are going to cover today. Okay. So now I can say that, okay, now the company is in the market. It isn't the secondary market. Yes or no, right? After IPO, the company is in secondary market. We can trade, right? So before talking about that, let us try to answer few problems, right? Few questions. Okay. So the first thing that we should answer, right, is tell me what kind of investor we are. What are we? Okay. So I guess I've already given a basic idea about who we are. Okay, not what are we, who we are. Who are we? Right? Or who we are. Okay. Who we are. Right? So tell me who we are. We are, yes. Tell me, we are investors. Okay, now there's one thing you should know. So we can be investor or we can be trader. So there's a difference between investor and trader. We have to be very clear about, right, investor and trader. Okay, right? Okay. Now let us try to understand what is the meaning of investor and what is meaning of trader. Now, when we talk about investor, in investor we can have two types. Okay, one is long term, right, and one is short term. Okay, right? So when we talk about this, when we talk about, okay, yeah, Brinda. Okay, yeah. So when we talk about investor, long term, short term, trader, okay, it depends on the duration. It depends on the duration. Okay. So as I said, right, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. Okay, right? What kind of person you are, who you are, either you're a long-term investor or a short-term investor or a trader, right? Because not everything is suitable for everyone. Okay, enough, right? So for example, I will give you an example, right? Suppose I'm a long-term trader. I'm a long-term trader, right? So whatever I will do, whatever I will learn will be according to this, according to long-term investment. Enough, right? I might not know lots of things about trading and all those things. Okay. Now, when you talk about trader, okay, so trader also are of two types. Trader also are of two types. One is intraday. Intraday means they buy anything and they sell on the same day. Okay, right? For example, I bought something. I bought a company today, and 10 shares, and I sold them after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, after 2 hours, right? But I'm selling on the same day, right? So we are called as intra traders, right? Intraday traders, intraday traders. Okay, and the second is swing traders. Swing traders. Okay. Now, actually, swing traders and short-term traders are, sorry, short-term अब मैं बता रहा हूँ, right? I'll tell you. Wait. Okay. So actually, swing traders and short-term investors are more or less same. Okay, they're more or less same, because when you talk about swing trading, it means you're buying something and you're selling it after 2 days, after 3 days, after a week, है ना? Right? Okay, so you are a swing trader, right? You are actually buying a stock just for some specific amount, right? Some specific amount of profit. For example, I buy a HDFC share, okay, suppose, and I'm like, okay, boss, till I'm getting 5% return, I'll sell it. Okay, right? Means I just need 5% return. Whenever it get 5% return, I'll sell it. Okay, right? But I will keep the time frame also, that I will sell it in 1 week, or I'll sell it in 2 weeks, I'll sell it in uh, 1 month. Okay, right? So that is your swing trading. Intraday is I buy a share. For example, I buy a HDFC share today. Okay, right? Suppose I buy a HDFC share. I'll just tell you intraday. Okay, intraday. So I will give an example. Now, for intraday, you don't have to worry about what kind of stock you're picking, to be very frank. Okay, and intraday is actually very like dangerous also, because you don't know, right? You don't know how market is going to behave, है ना? It happens, right? It is going up and suddenly it gets, right, going down, right? So then you can have a loss. Okay, so in intraday, what happens? Suppose I bought around 1000 shares, right? 1000 shares of suppose a company, right? Suppose I talk about a company called NBCC. Okay, right? This is just a company name, right? Okay, at a price of suppose 50 rupees, at a price of 50 rupees. So I've invested how much? I have invested 50,000. Okay, right? And I'm like, I'm having a fixed, right? Fixed price that, okay, if this price will go to 52, okay, if this price will go to 52, okay, right? So I will sell it, okay, right? Anna. So suppose if it goes to 52, so how much I will earn, right? It will be 52,000. Yes or no, right? So what would be my profit? What would be my profit? Tell me, what would be my profit? 2,000. Yes or no? Okay, right? So I hope all of you understood this. What is intraday, right? But again, it is not as easy as it seems, because we don't know, no, that it will go up also, right? We don't know. Suppose something happened, okay, and this 50 rupees share, after some time, it is like 46 rupees, right? Anna, that happens, that actually happens, right? So you will be losing money, Anna, right? You would be losing money. Okay, so that is why, right? Share, I talked about intraday, what happens in intraday. So in intraday, we buy and sell the stock, right? In 1 day only, right? In 1 day only. Okay. Now, when you talk about trader, right? Swing trader or or short-term investor, the only thing that is changing is the duration. Anna. In intraday, we are buying and selling stocks in 1 day only, right? But if you're keeping it for 1 week, 1 month, right? Then you're swing trader. As simple as that. There's no difference at all. Clear here? Right? Everyone is clear on this? Rajat, Shreya, right? Now this is something that we should know, right? When now being a trader, we should know that when the market is going up, right? And see, the thing is, not everyone make profit every time. Even the best investors, best traders, they make losses. Okay. The only thing that you can do is by reading, by getting knowledge, by experience, is your profit should be more than your loss. Hannah, right? Okay. Yes, correct. Yes, Shravya. Hannah. So when you talk about a smart investor or intelligent investor, okay, right? If you want a 100% profit, first pick good stock, right? And you should know that which price is a good price. Okay, right? So we will talk about those things. Okay. So this is about the first thing that you should know yourself, what kind of person you are. who you are. Okay. Now, when we talk about market, okay, right? So when you talk about market, right? In market, we have lots of companies, right? Types of companies. Let us see types of companies. Okay. Now, not all the companies are of same type. Yes or no? Tell me. Not all the companies will be of same type, right? For example, if I talk about HDFC, right? Okay. And I talk about a bank called as Suryoday Bank, right? Hannah. So what is the first difference? Tell me. I think that what is the first difference? HDFC Bank is a very big bank. Yes or no? Everyone know that, right? Hannah. And Suryoday is a very small bank, right? Right? So I can say that, okay, this is a very big company, right? And this is a small company. Okay. But how can we say that which company is big, which company is small? I cannot say that now. कि size बड़ा है इसका तो ये बड़ा होगा, इसका size छोटा तो छोटा होगा. It is not like that, right? है ना? Okay. It is not like that. So what parameters should we have, right? What parameters should we have to tell me to yes, share price again. Apart from share price, there's also one thing, right? Not every company which is having a good share price, right, will be a big company. है ना? Okay. No, I'll tell you. There's something called market value. Market value. Ayana, right? Or it is also called as market capitalization. Market capitalization. Capitalization. Now, I will give you an example, right? I will give an example. Suppose we talk about two companies, okay? We talk about the homeschool, okay? And we talk about the educator chef, right? Okay. Okay. Now, my question is, suppose the one stock price, right? The price of one stock of the homeschool is suppose like 1,000 rupees. Suppose, right? Okay. And of this educator chef is like suppose 300 rupees. Can I say that the homeschool is a bigger company? Tell me, can I say that the homeschool is a bigger company? No, we cannot, right? That's the thing. No, we cannot. We cannot say that the homeschool is a bigger company, right? Because we have to consider one important thing. What is that thing? Number of stocks. Of stocks. Yes or no, right? Because this is the price of one stock now. Suppose the homeschool is having like 1 lakh shares, right? Hannah, the total number of shares that the homeschool is having is 1 lakh. But when you talk about the educator chef, okay, suppose the educator chef is having 50 lakh shares, right? Now tell me, what is the total value? What is the total value of all the shares? What is total value? Total value. Tell me. So it is for one share, it is 1,000, right? And number of stocks is 1 lakh. So it is what? Tell me, it is, tell me, how many zeros? 3, 3, 6 to 8. Okay. How many zeros? Tell me. So this is how much amount? Tell me. 10 crores, right? And it is 10 crore, correct? Yes. Okay. 10 crore. Okay. So I can say the total value of the homeschool is 10 crore. Okay. But what about the educator chef? Tell me, what about the educator chef? What is the value total? 3, 3, 6 to 8, right? But it is 15 and then 8 zeros. Tell me. Tell me. 8 zeros. See, 6, 8 zeros, no? 8 zeros, right? And now 8 zeros, 8 zeros. See, 2 zeros plus 6 zeros. How many zeros? 8 zeros. So it will be what? 150 crore, na? 150 crore. Yes or no? Right? Correct? Okay. So now tell me, which company is big company? Tell me, which company is a big company? Right? Obviously among these two. Right? The education would be a big company, yes or no, as compared to the homeschool. Hai na? So the price of one stock, right? The price of one stock, right? Do not give me the idea about how big the company is. Clear hai? Right? Right? And I hope all of you understood what's the meaning of market value, right? It is the value of all the stocks, right? All the stocks in the market. Clear hai? Anyone have any doubt in this? Right? Okay. Now, depending on this, depending on market capitalization, depending on market value, all the companies, right? All the companies are basically divided into three parts, three types. Okay. So, right, based on market capitalization, based on market capitalization, right? Okay. The companies would be of three types. First is large cap company. Okay. Second is mid cap, and the third is small cap. Okay. Right. Now your question should be, okay, how can we know that which company is, right? Yes, Ragini, these kind of information is publicly available. Okay, right? I told you, na, right? I told you about when IPO, when any companies go for IPO, right? They have to give, right, DRHP, na, draft red herring prospectus. So they mention everything in that, okay, right? And everything is publicly available, okay? Everything is publicly available, right? So large cap companies are top 100 companies, okay? Top 100 companies of, right? I'm talking about India, right? So I'm talking about India. So it will be like 1 to 100 companies, okay, in India. Okay, first 1 to 100 companies. And the value of these companies, would be more than 20,000 crores. 20,000 crores, okay, right? More than 20,000 crores, okay, right? So for example, your Reliance, HDFC, SBI, the all of them, right, are large cap companies, okay, right? JSW is also large cap companies. We will see, right? I will show you, and I will show you. Now, when you talk about mid cap, so it is from 101 to 250 companies, right? First 101 to 250 companies, they are mid cap companies, and the value lies between okay, 5,000 crores, 5,000 crores, right? Okay, so it is less than, sorry, greater than 5,000 crores to 20,000 crores. Okay, right? Okay, okay. Now again, the valuation depends on the share price. So I will tell you which company is large cap, which company is small cap. I will give you example. Okay, don't worry. Now it is 250 plus companies are 251 to jitne companies hai na, right? That is a small cap. Okay, right? And their market valuation can be anything which is less than 5,000 crores. Okay, right? Now let us try to see some companies. Okay, let us try to see some companies. For example, let us see this. Okay, right? Okay. Now, yes. Okay. So see this here. What is shown over here? Tell me what is shown over here. Okay, right? Now again, this number is not fixed, है ना? This number is not fixed. It can vary, right? समझ में आ रहा है? It is the minimum condition. The main thing is this. First top 100 companies, है ना? Right? Main thing is this. Okay, that you have to remember, because some mid-cap companies, right, can have valuation more than 20,000 crores. Okay, but they're not in top 100 companies. Okay, right? So for example, this company, है ना? So this is LIC Housing Finance. So currently, right? Currently it is 23,714 crores market cap, yes or no? But what is the ranking of this company? What is the ranking of this company? 18th, 181st company, right? So it is beyond 100, hai na? Right? So that's why it is mid cap. Clear hai? Tell me, everyone is clear, right? Now, let us talk about some other companies, hai na? Let us see some other companies, right? So let us talk about this. JSW Steel, hai na? So what do you think? JSW Steel would be? Tell me, JSW Steel would be mid cap, large cap, small cap? Tell me. It is a large cap company. Yes, right? And it is a large cap company. And see the market capitalization is, tell me, 1,61,330 crores. Okay, right? Yes, Pragati, I'll do that. Don't worry. And the ranking is 26th. Right? Now, when you talk about Adani, now the Adani, since the stock value has increased a lot, right? Okay, the valuation increased. But when you talk about which company, for example, I will talk about one company. Okay, I'll take one company, which is like this Adani Ports and Special. So see, it is large cap. It is large cap because it is ranked 31. है ना? It is large cap. Okay. But when you talk about some other company of the same group, right? This is a company. है ना? For example, Adani Power Limited, right? Let us see this company. है ना? Adani Power Limited, right? So this company is also large cap but 96 rank. है ना? Right? Okay. When you talk about Adani Transmissions, okay, so it totally depends on market capitalization. It is, if it is in top 100, no, India, Shavya, it is India, है ना? Right? It is India. Okay, it is in India, right? So it totally depends on the market capitalization. Now, let us show you one more company, which is like Dixon, है ना? Dixon, okay? And depending on the market capitalization, right, this ranking changes, hai na? This ranking changes. So example, someone asked me that which was the top company. So it was Reliance, hai na? Reliance. Now Dixon, years ago, Dixon was small cap. This company was small cap 1 year ago. Now it became mid cap, hai na? Because the stock prices went up, right? Hai na? Now, let us see this, right? There's one small cap company. I will just show you some small cap companies also. Okay, now small cap companies are not very well known. Okay, right? Small cap companies are not very well known. So it is one of the small cap companies. It is Suzlon Energies. है ना? Jio is not a company. Jio is with Reliance. Okay, Rohan, right? Right? है ना? Okay. So there are lots of companies. Again, right? This is the website ticker tape. You can just go and check. Right? Okay. But I hope all of you understood this. We will see each and every part. But one of MRF is obviously is a large cap. Okay. Tata Steel is also a large cap, right? They all are the large cap companies, है ना? Right? ठीक है. Tatas are all large cap companies. ठीक है. Because they operate all over the world, not even India, right? Okay. So see, large cap company, it is ranked 34th. Okay. Wipro is also large cap. Everything is large cap, right? Okay. Anyways, we will see about trend and all later, but first focus over here. So this is clear, right? Okay. Right. Reliance is also large cap, but it is not the topmost company now. Okay. Right. So, okay. The topmost company, I guess it is HDFC now, right? It keeps changing. Okay, it keeps on changing. Okay, now it is rank 1. It is rank 1 now. Now it is rank 1, right? Few months later, so few months before it was HDFC. Now it is Reliance only. It is rank 1. So see, 14,078,000 crore, right? 14 lakh 78,000 crore. Now when you talk about HDFC, now HDFC, again, there's lots of companies, right? I'm talking about If we talk about HDFC Bank, it will be in top 10 only, I guess. Yeah, see, it is ranked 4th. HDFC is ranked 4th. HDFC Bank. Okay. So I guess all of you understood this. Okay. Right? Okay. Chalo. So this is about this. This is about the market capitalization. Now, when we talk about companies, right? When we talk about investor, being a long-term investor, you have to see which company is a good company, right? Which company is a good company. Now, generally, think about it. Logically, batao, which company would be safest to invest in? Tell me, which companies would be safest to invest in? Tell me. Safest. Large cap only, na? Like large cap. Why mid cap? Why not large cap? Because large cap companies are very big companies. They have their operations, right? Right? They have lots of money also. So even if they are making losses, they can recover. The large cap companies are like least, right? Risk affected companies. But again, it is a general thing. You cannot say it is a general thing, right? But when you talk about the highest growth companies, tell me, highest growth companies, like it will be small cap. Yes, Adarsh, it can be anything, right? So it is not infinity, by the way. Okay, they're not more than 10,000 companies. They're registered with BSC and SC. Okay, right? Okay. Purvi, again, right? If any company have a great loss, they will change. The order and ranking keep on changing. For example, Reliance, Anil Ambani Reliance, right? It was in top 10, right, at some time, but now it, tell me, now it changed. No, I will just show you this. Anna, see, wait, Reliance Money, right? Let us see this Reliance Money, one company. Okay. Now see, this is which company now? Tell me, this is which company now? This is a small cap company now, right? Okay. But once upon a time, it was mid cap or large cap, right? For example, Reliance Communication, right? So this was the big company which actually revolutionized the communication in India. Hi, Anna, right? So Reliance Communication, Anna. So now at one point of time, it was very big company, very big company, right? It revolutionized everything, Anna. Now again, this Reliance, again, this is a different company, right? So now it is also of small cap. Now it is also small cap, right? Okay. Reliance is obviously not one company. It is more than one company. Tanushri, it is not about more growth, right? It is, think about it. Now, think about it. Suppose, right? Just take a very simple company. Suppose you are getting like 30% marks. Suppose you are getting 30% marks. Okay. And then from 30%, you got like 50%, 50%, right? What's your percentage improvement? What is your percent improvement? Tell me. It will be like 20 by 30, 66% higher now, right? Okay. Hannah, and it is comparatively easy to go from 30 degree to, sorry, 30% to 50%. Yes or no? It is comparatively easy, right? Not 20%, Tanushri. 20% to change one. Profit is what? Profit is 66% increase. Na? When you talk about percentage increase, it is change. Change by initial. So change is what? Change is 20. Initial was 30 into 100 percentage, right? Into 100. So it is 66.66%. Okay, right? Got it, Tanushree? Okay. So this is how the things are. If small cap companies, they have more chances to grow as well as more chances to become bankrupt, right? So that is a high risk and a high risk. Whenever you talk about any small cap company, it is a high risk company. Any small cap companies, right? So let us take any small cap company. There's a very famous company, right? Famous company which was like Ruchi Soya. It was like uh, a lot. This company was a lot in the news because of The mid-cap company is good growth, steady growth, right? So mid-cap companies are comparatively good. C, right? Now, this became mid-cap company. This became mid-cap company because of the tremendous stock price, And this is not a good company, first of all. Okay, right? Okay, this might not be a good company because of lots of things, but it is a very high risk company, very high risk company. Okay, why? You see the trend, just see the trend. By seeing the trend, you can say that what kind of company it is. Right? I guess all of you can see the trend. Yes, right? Large cap is, so it is like it will go up, then it will go down, then it will go up, then it will go down. So it is not good for us, na? So this company is good for investor, yes or no? Tell me. This company is good for investor. No, right? But it is very good for intraday traders, right? It might be good for intraday traders. Yes or no, right? So it is not good for long term, है ना? Right? It is good for intraday traders because in one day it changes, है ना? Yeah, this company is like that, right? This company is like that. Okay. Anyways, right, let us come to our topic. So I guess all of you understood this, है ना? All of you understood this, ठीक है? Okay. Okay. Now, whenever we talk about any companies, right? Whenever you talk about any investment, first of all, we should know what kind of investor we are. And second thing that we should know, right? In which company we are going to invest. Okay. So whenever being an investor, we have to know two things, right? First, we know, right? Tell me. First, we should know about the company, right? Yes or no? Step by step. Step by step. First, we should know about the company. Okay. And second, tell me, second, we should know about, tell me, price and volume of the stock and volume of stock, right? Because even though a company is good, we have seen the example, right? Even though a company is good, it may give you a loss depending on which price you are taking, right? On which price you bought some shares, right? Hannah, clear here, right? And what kind of investor you are, either you're a short-term investor, long-term investor, depending on that, right? It may give you profit and loss. Now, when you talk about the company, right? So this we will study in fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis. Okay. Now, when you talk about fundamental analysis, what's the meaning of fundamental analysis? What we will be studying in this? So it is again about the company. So when we talk about the company, right, the first thing that we came across is balance sheet. Anna, balance sheet, right? What's the meaning of balance sheet? It means what is the profit, what is the revenue, what is the business model, and everything, right? Anna, so I can say, yes, Ragini. Yes, we will do it. Don't worry. We will have a live session also, right? When your school will be closed, no? Just tell me on which day your school will be closed, right? We will have one session in morning, okay, right? Monday to Friday, not Saturday, right? Okay. Then we talk about finances, all the finances, right? Anna, okay. And about what company do, right? What is the prospectus of growing, right? How economic is, sorry, how the economic of the country is supporting the growth of this company. Everything comes under fundamental analysis, right? Okay. Now, when you talk about this, we study it in technical analysis, right? Technical analysis. So in technical analysis, we generally study the price, right? The change in price and change in volume, Now volume का मतलब क्या होता है? What's the meaning of volume? Volume means the number of stocks, the number of stocks. Okay, and then lots and lots of information, but for now we will just limit ourselves with these two things. Okay, yes, number of stocks. Clear hai? Right? Okay, right? So whenever there's a break, just let me know. Okay, I will have one live session. We will see how stock is varying in a live market. Okay, right? Okay. Okay, now let us see what is the meaning of this price and volume. So we see this trend, right? When we talk about the analysis, we will be learning technical analysis and bit of fundamental analysis, right? Because we don't need to study a lot about fundamental analysis, right? But we will study something, and we will study more on technical analysis, right? We should know how the things are moving, what is the trend, and all those things. For example, see this graph, right, represents technical analysis, right? This graph, okay, represents technical analysis, right? But when you talk about this financials, okay, wait, this is a wrong company to check. I will take a Reliance Industries. Okay. Okay, Adarsh, yes, we can do that. Wait. So if we can do that, then I can take a live session tomorrow only, right? 15-20 minutes. So see this. This is the financial trend, है ना? This is the finances, right? So when you talk about this financial statement, so it is under financial analysis, है ना? It is under financial analysis, right? What is the revenue, है ना? Then we will talk about these things. What is EBITDA? What is PBIT? What is ROCE? What is ROE? Right? Everything comes under fundamental analysis, right? These are the abbreviations, है ना? Avanti is not listed, by the way, Rohan. ठीक है, right? Okay. So these are your year by year. Tell me, right? Fundamental analysis. Now, when you talk about technical analysis, so see this. I guess you can see this, Hayana, right? So you should just check this chart and this chart, right? This and this. Okay, not the other two. Okay, right? So what is this? I guess all of you know what is this. This is your price trend, Hayana, right? This is the price trend. I will just keep this low. Okay, right? This is the price trend. And what are these called? What are these called? How many of you remember what are these called? They're called as candlesticks. Correct. They're called as candlestick. Candlestick, right? Candles. So we will talk about candles. We will learn about candles, right? But these are the candlesticks. So I can say we have two different color of candles, green and red. And so we can know, okay, green candle means price is going up, red means price is going down. Right? That everyone understand. Okay. So this is the price action. This is the price action. This is the price action. Okay. And then we can see a histogram like thing here, right? This is a histogram like thing, है ना? Histogram. I guess all of you can see the histogram. Just okay, right. So this histogram represents what? It represents the volume of stock. Volume means number of stock. Number of stock. Yes, right. It starts at, again, Rajat, it starts at 9 a.m. for general people, right? So we will have a class at 9 a.m. from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., right? I guess if you guys will be free, we can have a class from 9 a.m. to 9:30, right? 9:30, not 10, 9:30, okay? So see, when you talk about this, I'll tell you, right? When you talk about this, we can see again tell me, two histograms, two type of histograms, red and green. What's the meaning of red? Tell me, what do you think about red? Red means, okay, we will tell, I will tell you, don't worry. Red means selling. No, not loss. No, red means sell, right? Okay, means right? The number of stock which is sold. Red means the number of stock which is sold. Okay. And green means number of stock which is bought. Clear hai? Hai na? Right? Right? Because obviously if the price is going up means the selling is more. Hai na? Sorry, the buying is more, right? People are buying more and more shares. Then only it will go up, na? Right? Okay, tomorrow is, yes, tomorrow is Sunday, so tomorrow is market closed. Obviously, we will not be having tomorrow, right? Monday, Tuesday, any day. Okay, so in technical analysis, we will study this and this, right? Okay, right? Okay, so I guess all of you understood that what we are going to study in fundamental analysis and technical analysis. Yes, clear? Everyone is clear in this? Okay, right. But before that, right, before that, we should know about. Yes, Shravya, market is open on Monday to Friday. Okay. So before that, we should know some basic information, है ना? Basic information about the market, right? है ना? Right? Before doing anything, we should have at least a bit idea, na, what is market, right? So we have studied what is market. So we will have a bit more idea about market. Okay. So we know that, okay, market opens at, tell me. Wait, my laptop got hanged. Whew. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was not audible. Correct. Wait. Okay. Yes. So yeah. So I was saying that at 9 to 9:15 it is called as pre-trading session. Okay, like actually you can buy shares. You can buy or sell shares. Okay, between 9 to 9 p.m. Okay, 9 to 9:07. Sorry, AM, not a PM. This is AM, right? You can actually book, right? Means you can place order. You can place order. ठीक है, right? You will not be able to execute, right? तुमको buy or sell कर नहीं पाओगे, but you can place order, है ना? Right? And from 9:15 you can do everything. From 9:15 a.m. to 9, sorry, not 9, 3:30, you can do trading. You can do trading. You can trade, you can buy, you can sell. ठीक है? Okay? Done? Right? I hope all of you understood this. Yes. Till 3:30, है ना? After 3:30, again, you cannot buy, you cannot sell, right? The market will be closed. Okay. Yes, Akash, we can do that. I'll tell you, right? I will teach you everything. Don't worry. है ना? Right? Okay, I will teach you everything. Okay. So this is about the market. Now, when we talk about, right, exchanges, I guess all of you know exchanges. Hi, Anna. Till now, all of you know exchanges, right? BSC and SC. Okay. Now, think about it. Think about it. When you talk about when market is going up or market is going down, right? Now, think about it. Is it really possible to actually see all the stocks? Tell me. Tell me. Is it possible to see all the stocks? Like all 2,000, 3,000 stocks? No, it is not possible, right? It is not possible at all, right? So what we should do, tell me what we should do. We should just observe, we should just observe some important stocks, yes or no? Some big companies, right? Some big companies, some important companies, yes or no? है ना? Right? Some big companies, some important companies. So what these exchanges do? What these exchanges do? Okay, right? They make a group of companies. They make a group of companies. Okay, they make a group of companies. It may be depending on different groups, है ना? Right? They may make a group of companies, right? Group of companies. And these group of companies are called as index. These group of companies may be called as index. समझ में आया? Right? Just layman की तरह सीखना है, right? It's just a group of companies, right? It is called as index, है ना? Right? Now, when you talk about the different group of companies, right? The different index. So the most common is Nifty. So Nifty is the index of NSE. Nifty, right, is an index of NSE. And in Nifty, we have 50 companies. Okay, 50 companies, right, in Nifty. So Nifty is the index of NSE, है ना? Right? Now, in the same way, when you talk about Sensex, so Sensex is the group of 30 companies, right? And it is of BSC, है ना? It is of BSC. Now, there are many index actually. There are many index, right? है ना? So this is called as Nifty 50. This one is called as Nifty 50, right? Nifty 50, right? There are many index depending on sector, है ना? For example, banking के लिए अलग होगा, right? This chemical के लिए अलग होगा. There are lots and lots of index, right? But mainly these two are the index that we observe, है ना? These are the two index that we observe. I will show you some other index. Just give me a minute. Okay, there are actually lots and lots of index depending on which type of companies you want to observe, है ना? For example, I will just show you this. Just give me a minute. Now, JSW might be in Nifty 50, right? JSW might be in Nifty 50. It will be in Nifty 50. Okay, right? JSW would be in Nifty 50. Okay. It might be in Sensex also. I don't know actually, right? I don't remember the name of all the companies for now. Okay, right? So see this. Okay, see this. So you can see, right? I'll just go to view more. And this is Indian indexes, right? These are the Indian index managed by Indian Stock Exchange. And there are lots of other index, right? There are a lot of US, for example, when you talk about NASDAQ or the other, right? Hannah. So that NASDAQ is of US, right? In the same way, when you talk about this Singapore, right? There'll be other index. Nifty is just a group. Shravya, Nifty is just a group. For example, this is Sensex. Hannah. So see, Sensex is having these companies, right? Sensex, right? The Sensex is having these companies: Asian Paints, Axis Bank, Bajaj Auto, Bajaj Finance, right? Bharti Airtel, Dr. Reddy's, HCL, right? So these are the list of companies which is in, tell me, Sensex. So there's no JSW, right? So JSW is not in Sensex, है ना? There's no JSW. Okay, so JSW, this is not in Sensex. So, and this Sensex is of BSC. Now, when you talk about NSC, है ना? Let us talk about NSC. So first is Nifty 50. Now, when you talk about Nifty 50, right? Let us see Nifty 50. Which companies are there in Nifty 50? Okay, so see, right? Adani Port, Asian Paints, Axis Bank, right? They all are in Nifty 50. So I guess JSW is in Nifty 50. है ना? JSW is in Nifty 50. Clear? Right? No, they changed, Shravya. They changed. है ना? They changed. For example, Adani got into Nifty 50 not very long ago. है ना? And some companies get out of Nifty 50 depending on valuation. As the ranking changes, right? As the ranking changes, the companies which is in Nifty 50 also changes. For example, there's a company which is going to be introduced in Nifty 50, which is Gland Pharma. Okay, right now it is not here, right? But the company will be introduced in this. Now this is Nifty 50. In the same way, there are lots and lots of sectorial index. Sectorial index means depending on a specific sector, है ना? For example, you can see over here, right? You can see there's lots of sectors, है ना? देखो यहाँ पे Nifty Metal, Nifty Media, Nifty IT, Nifty Pharma, which means this will have the companies of that sector, right? For example, I'll just take example of Nifty Metal, है ना? So what do you think? Nifty Metal will be a group of companies. Which kind of companies? Tell me. Nifty Metal will be a group of which kind of companies? Tell me, everyone. Right? Message. Metals, correct. है ना? Metals. Very good. Right? Metals, just metals. है ना? So you will have, right? You will have, see these companies. All these companies are metal companies. AP Apollo, Coal India, right? Metal mining companies. है ना? Hind Copper, right? Hindustan Zinc, Hindalco, JSW, right? Tata Steel, mining and steel company. है ना? SAIL, right? Clear? Now, when you talk about pharma, है ना? When you talk about pharma means, right? Pharmaceuticals, right? Medicine, hospitals, and all those kind of companies, right? Yes, medical related, है ना? When you talk about banks, so it will have a bank, है ना? Clear? I guess all of you are clear in this, right? So all of you understood what is index? सबको समझ में आया index, right? So what is the use of index? Tell me, what is the use of index? What do you think? What is the use of index? So can I say that index give me the overall picture of the change? Tell me, can I say that the index give me the overall picture? We don't have to see the changes in each and every company. We can just say how the economy of any country is doing by seeing the major index, Hayana, right? Energy is again na Purvi, that is Nifty Energy, right? Nifty Energy is again the companies which is working in energy. For example, JSW Energies, you might be knowing. Tata Power is there, right? Then Adani Energies is there. Then Suzlon Energies. I don't know Suzlon Energies is there or not because it is not a very big company, but yeah, right? Right. So these companies, है ना? GAIL, HCPL, Power Grid, Reliance is there. Tata Power is there. Adani Transport is there. Okay. So it is Adani Transmission. Okay. Right? No, again, right, this is nothing like best or not best. It is just an indicator. It is just like indicator. Hi, Anna, tell me, it is just a like indicator, right? Okay, we need indicator, right? We need indicator in everything. Yes or no, right? How can I say that a student is a good student? Obviously, when he performs well, just cement will come under cement, right? It will come into under infrastructure, right? Like that. Okay, chalo. So this is clear, everyone. This is clear. Okay, right. Okay. Now, when you talk about buying and selling, है ना? When you talk about buying and selling, I'm just talking about some terms, right? There are lots of terms which we'll be learning in between, but we should know some basic idea. Suppose you buy a share. Suppose you buy a share on Monday. Okay, on Monday. Will you get the share on Monday itself? Tell me. Will you get the share on Monday itself? Tell me. What do you think? Will you get the shares on Monday itself? I hope all of you remember the whole concept of buying and selling, right? है ना? जो हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था. That how this buying and selling takes place, right? It's not that you are buying some this shares directly with someone, है ना? So you will not get on Monday. You will not get on Monday. Right? Actually, see, I'm saying you will not get on Monday means it will not be transferred to your demat account. Okay, right? Means transfer to demat account. When you talk about get means transfer to your demat account. Transferred to demat. No demat. Okay, right? So it will not, right? It will show you in your holding, है ना? It will show, but guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Right? Yeah. So I'm saying that when you buy a share, है ना? Right? So share, right? First of all, the person who is selling the share, right? You're not buying directly from him. Hi, Anna, right? I'll tell you, I'll explain everything, sure. Now the question is transfer to your DMAT, right? Transfer to your DMAT. समझ में आ रहा है? Hi, Anna, right? So I hope all of you know that between you and the seller, there is a person and organization, which is your broker. Hi, Anna, right? And exchange. And tell me, clearing, clearing department. Yes or no? Tell me. Hi, Anna. Right? So if you buy a share, suppose you buy 200 shares, right? Suppose you buy 200 shares of HDFC. I have already given this example, है ना? Right? So obviously you're not buying, you may be buying from one person who is selling 200 shares, or you may be buying with one person who is selling 50 shares, then the second person is selling 150 shares, or you may be buying with 10% selling 20 shares. Yes or no? Right? And you actually don't know from whom you're buying the share. So what you are actually doing, you are giving money to the broker. Yes or no? You're giving money to the broker. For example, I'm talking about Zerodha, right? I'm paying money, right, in Zerodha. I'm keeping the money in Zerodha, है ना? And Zerodha is buying this, right, from this person, है ना? Then this clearing department will match. We will see that, okay, how much money we have paid, how much the stock is being sold, right? And after clearing, after 2 days, so trading day is Monday, plus 2 days, right? Trading day is Monday, hai na? Right? So tell me, Tuesday, Wednesday, you will get on your demat account after 2 days, right? Again, remember, right? See, we use broker, right? We use broker. We don't have to worry about this exchange and clearing department. We use broker, है ना? But it is about your demat account, है ना? It will show in your holding. It will show in your holding. Right? है ना? Because holding is maintained by whom? By broker, है ना? So तुमने broker के पैसे दे दिया, broker ने खरीद लिया. So you can see your stocks in your holding. In your holding. What is holding? Holding is basically the list on, yes, on Thursday, है ना? It will get into your demat on your Thursday, but you can see in your holding. I will just show you a holding of a, see this, right? Like this, right? So this is a stock market, है ना? This is a stock market, right? So I will show you a holding, how it looks like. I won't be showing, I'll just show this holding. This is this stock. Okay, right? So this is my holding, right? This is my holding, Anna. So this is one holding which I just use for experiment for teaching. Okay, right? This is a holding looks like. So I will get this. No, Niketan, right? That portfolio is something which you should not show to everyone every time. But again, right? So this is one thing. Okay, I will just give this as experiment, है ना? So this is the total value, and there are two companies in my holdings, right? One is Aisha Motor and one is Camlin Fine Sciences, है ना? Now, I guess all of you don't know about Aisha Motor, right? Okay, right? Kartikeya, focus over here, na Kartikeya, right? First focus over here, है ना? So how many of you know about Aisha Motor? Tell me, how many of you know about Aisha Motor? If I say that all of you know Aisha Motor, all of you know this company or know the product of this company? Don't know. Okay. How many of you know this company? Tell me, how many of you know this? Because there's actually there are companies which you know, but you don't know the actual name, right? Wait, something is happening. How many of you know this company? Tell me. Royal Enfield, right? Right? Yes. I guess all of you know this Royal Enfield, the most famous bike, the most like the people are crazy about this bike, right? Okay, especially the people who likes to travel, they have this bike, Anna, right? So Aisha Motor owns this brand, right? This is just a brand, it is not a company, Anna, right? So Royal Enfield is owned by this Aisha Motor, and the Aisha Motor makes trucks also. They make lots of things. So this is just one product. This is just one product. Okay, right? So when you see this, okay, now if you see this, right? What is this? This is your market price, and this is your profit. Huh? This is your profit, right? This is your profit. Okay, clear? Yes or no? Now, when you talk about this profit, this is your absolute profit. Yes or no? This is your absolute profit. Yes, yes, it is large cap company. Hai. This is called an absolute profit. Absolute profit. Absolute profit. समझ में आया? Right? And what is this percentage? What is this percentage? It is your absolute profit percentage. Absolute profit percent. Right? It is written in Nikitan. Aisha Motor is written, right? Cameron Fences. I'm just giving you to this. Hai na? Now, again, right? This is absolute, absolute. But obviously, I have told you this, that when we talk about companies' performance, we don't actually see the absolute thing. We see what? Tell me, what we see? Tell me what we see. Right? There's a term that we have discussed. We have actually, you have heard. How many of you remember this term CAGR? Compounded annual growth rate. Hai na? Right? I hope all of you remember compounded annual growth rate. Yes or no? Right? Because in 1 or 2 days the price can change. But when you talk about for years, I know for 5 years, for 10 years, right? I want to see how much the company has grown year by year. I know, year by year, right? Clear. So this is absolute returns. These are the absolute returns. But when you talk about CAGR, it will be something else. है ना? Right? Compounded annual growth return would be something else. Clear है? Right? Okay. Everyone is understanding this? Yes or no? Right? है ना? Yes. Adarsh, CAGR is the compounded annual growth return. I will just give you one more example. I will just show you my portfolio of mutual funds, right? I'm not talking about stocks, but I will show you the portfolio of mutual funds. Okay. Now see this, right? So see this, okay? Now, when you talk about this, right? When you talk about this, है ना? So all of you can see this, yes or no? Wait, Adarsh, wait. Let me complete. Now, Kahoot will be taking, right? Geo is not a company, Tanshri. Geo comes under Reliance only, है ना? Compound annual growth rate. The full form of CAGR is compound annual growth rate, which is also called as XIIR, but again, we will be using CAGR only, right? है ना? In terms of stocks, it is this. So see, what is this? It is return, है ना? It is total return, right? Okay, it is total return, है ना? So when you click on here, when you click on this, right? I'll just take you this, you know. Okay, right? This, see this, right? Okay, this is your XIIR, and this is your XIIR. What's the meaning of XIIR? Tell me, what is the meaning of XIIR? XIRR is same as CAGR. CAGR is used for stocks. CAGR is used for stocks, है ना? Now, since I'm showing you mutual fund, this is XIR. This is like annual, है ना? Right? Annual. So since I started investing not very long ago, so my XIR is like 39.68%, right? It is same as your CAGR. What is my absolute return? Absolute return is 43%, है ना? This is your absolute return, right? समझ में आ रहा है? Right? So the absolute return is 43%. But if you talk about in 1 year or yearly return, it is like this 39.7%. Okay? Yes or no? Right? Okay? I hope all of you understood this. Got it? Shravya got this? Everyone got this? So CHI is term used for stocks. Okay? And XIR used for? Yes, Adarsh, I'll tell you, don't worry. Okay, right? Okay. But I hope all of you got this, है ना? So I will take one more class in stock market, right? What is mutual funds also? Now I want you to show this. See, if you see this, there are different type of mutual funds, है ना? There are different type of mutual funds, right? So we will study about the different type of mutual funds also. And if you see, depending on which kind of mutual fund you're opting, you should not just opt for any mutual fund randomly, है ना? Right? You have to see that which mutual fund is giving what kind of returns, right? You have to see. For example, this is one mutual fund, right? This is one mutual fund. Okay. Now, if you see this mutual fund invests in companies outside India. Okay, right? This mutual fund invests in companies outside India, right? US, Germany, right? So there are mutual funds which have these kind of, because for example, I'm not a person who have information about companies in US, companies in Germany, companies in France, right? So what I can do, I can just invest in this, है ना? And the people will tell me, the people will take care of everything. They will have some charges, but they will take care of everything. Okay. Now, in this 1 week, because I invested this only like 3-4 days ago, like Monday, I guess I invested. In 1 week, it is giving me how much return? Tell me. 5.61%. I invested like this 5,000 and just like 5,280 rupees. I know, right? So you have to see which company is good or which mutual fund is good. You have to analyze. Okay, right? You cannot randomly put your money anywhere. You may get lost. You may have losses. Okay. Okay. So I guess all of you understood what is the meaning of CAGR in terms of stocks, and XIIR is same as mutual funds. Okay. Right? So ये सबको समझ में आ गया? Raise your hand. This is clear. Everyone is clear in this. Okay. Now Kahoot time. Many people are saying Kahoot. So Kahoot time. Okay. Now let us see. The Kahoot. Okay, guys, join soon. Join soon. Just give me a minute. It got hanged, right? My laptop got hanged. Okay, yeah. You can see now, right? The code is 5389168. 5389168. 5389168. 5389168. Everyone, please join. And guys, whatever I'm teaching, you have to make notes. You have to make notes. Okay, right? Whatever I'm teaching, everyone needs to make notes. Okay, Arav, Adarsh, especially you guys, you guys just listen, right? You have to make notes now, otherwise you will forget. Guys, join soon, everyone. Join soon. Everyone, please join soon. I will start when we will. Okay, someone got removed by mistake by me. Sorry, guys. Just join soon. Someone got removed by mistake. Very good, Tanushri. Very good. Very good, Kishore. Please make notes, है ना? Okay, Pragati. Very good, Adarsh. Very good. Because I will see, right? Okay. Okay, I will tell you one thing. Anyone who made the best notes, right? Best notes. Okay. At the end of the year, someone who made best notes, they will get some kind of treat from my side. Right? Shravya already owe me a treat. Sorry, I already owe Shravya a treat from last year. Okay. Because of her notes. Yeah, Ragini, you also, right? You also. I owe you also. Not just one, two, three people I owe this notes wala thing. Because you guys made good notes. It would be good. Don't worry. Okay, so let's start. We have 30 students. Let's start. Easy questions. Easy. Very easy questions. Super easy. Everyone should give correct answer. No, Aditya. I will be bankrupt. Yeah. My cooking would be the best thing. See, still students are making mistake. 2 days now. I just said it. Yes or no? I just said it. This is the last thing that I taught. Right? T plus 2 days. Ayana. Right? So after 2 days, right? How can you make this mistake, guys? Right? Not fixed, no, right? Anna. Okay. So Jia, very good. First position, Jia. Okay. Harshad Mehta is not in top 5 position. नाम खराब कर रहे हो हर्षद मेहता का. Any stock can be kept for holding period from few minutes to forever. True, false? Super easy. Again, super easy. These are very easy problems. Just to check that how many of you are paying attention in the class. Correct. True, na? Right? You can buy, you can sell after 2-3 minutes, or you can sell like 10 years, 20 years, or you can keep it. Right? Keep it here for your children, your grandchildren, right? And so it is from very good, Niketan. Okay, so 11 student made this mistake. I guess all of you understood this now. The duration for which you are keeping the stock is the holding period. Hai? Okay. Wow, Niketan got 1,000 points. Okay, this one. If Golu bought 10 stocks of HDFC at 800 and sold it at 1,440 rupees, what is his absolute return percentage? Just write the percent, just write the number. Do not write percent, just write the percent number, like 40, 50, like that. Okay. An absolute return. Pragati, message the chat box. Okay, Yukti, message the chat box, right? If you have any issues, message in the chat box. Okay, let us see. Who said XJW? Like people are like, the answer is 80, na 80%, right? The answer is 80%. What is the meaning of absolute return? So 40, this is your selling price minus, this is your buying price. What would be 640 rupees, right? So what's the percentage? 640 divided by 800 into 100. 80. So the answer would be 80. Yes or no? 80%. No. Your money has grown, right, by 80%. Yes or no? All of you got this? Tell me, all of you got this? Raise your hand. Bindu, right? You have to write percent. You don't have to write profit. Profit was 640 rupees, hai na? Profit was 640 rupees, but percentage you have to calculate with respect to your buying price. Okay, I guess only Niketan in top 5 got this answer correct. Okay, CAGR stands for cumulative annual growth rate. True or false? If anyone make mistake in this now, I will literally, I don't know what I will do. I will cry. I just said it. 9 लोग गलत किए, बताओ कैसे कैसे? I will check who these 9 people are. Right? They're not paying attention in the class. This is compounded annual growth rate. Compounded annual growth rate, not cumulative annual growth rate. Yes or no? Right? This is compounded annual growth rate. Okay? Next. Now Harshad Mehta is in top 5, slowly climbing up the ladder. If Bholu bought SBI shares at 180 and sold it at 270 after 2 years, then CAGR is 50%. True, false? False. No, it is false. It is false. Right? Hayana, it is false. Right? Why? Because it is absolute return. Now tell me, 50% is absolute return. Hayana. 270 minus 180 is equal to what? 90. 90 by 180 into 100. It is 50%. But this is your absolute return. हाँ या ना? Absolute. Yes or no? 2 साल के बाद absolute return 50% है. It is not annual return. Yes or no? Tell me. Clear है? It is not your CAGR. It is your absolute return. So the answer is false. Okay? Got it? Everyone got this? हाँ या ना? See, Harshad Mehta is in top 3 now. Now he is like showing his true color. Bull market is when the stock market rising over a period of time. Tell me, bull market. Bull market. Big bull. Harshad Mehta. Tell me. Oh, no issues, Ragini. Message here. Yes, this is true. है ना? Bull means bull is going up, right? Going up market, right? And bear. Bear means going down market, right? So bull takes the market, right? To right upside, and bears drag the market, drag down. Bears drag down the market. ठीक है ना? Right? So you can either be a bull or can be a bear, right? Harshad Mehta was bull, and there was again some person who was a bear, right? Companies are divided into small cap, mid cap, and large cap based on. Tell me, based on. Super easy questions. Very good, Ragini. Correct. Market value, na guys. See, by Kahoot, I get to know that how many of you are not paying attention, right? Very good, Bindu. है ना? Yukti, it is market value, it is not revenue, है ना? It is market value, right? सबको समझ में आया? याद है सबको? मैंने अभी बताया था ना? आप written it, right? See, है ना? It depends on value. It depends on market capitalization, market value, right? Okay. Okay. Next, Niketan is in top position, and there's a huge difference between Niketan Shravya and Harshad Mehta. Mid-cap companies have valuation between. I just showed you the answer. I just showed you the answer. Still, many students made mistake. It is 5,000 to 20,000. Now, tell me. I just showed you this. I just showed you this answer. 5,000 to 20,000. Hannah, 5,000 to 20,000. Right? 5,000 to 20,000. This is a general thing, right? It general thing. Hannah. Obviously, it will change. Okay. Yeah, it can, right? But I'm talking about in general, Brinda. So this is ambiguous question. I'll just remove it next time, right? But generally it is the condition, because it depends mainly on the number. Large cap companies are comparatively safer to invest in. Yes, true, true, now, right? We discussed it. That large cap companies are comparatively safer to invest. Okay, last question, guys. Last question. THS means the home school. The HomeSkool files for an IPO with 25 lakh shares with a price band of 200 to 201 per share. What is the issue size of in crores? This is like game-changing questions. We are not revising them, right? Yes, between 50 to 50.25 crores. Now, I just taught you how to find the value of a company. Hi, Anna. Tell me. Hi, Anna. Yes or no? Tell me, yes or no? That is the first thing that I taught you guys, how to find the value, the price of one stock and number of stocks. Multiply them, right? Okay, Hannah. So, very good, Rajat. So, see this. What is the number of shares? 25 lakh. And what is the price band? Minimum share is 200. So, 200 into 25 lakh. So, 3 plus 2 plus 2. Tell me, 7. 25 into 2 is 50. So 8 zeros, 8 zeros. So it is what? Tell me. I hope all of you know that this is your 50 crores, 50 crores. Hi, Anna. It is 50 crore, right? So the answer is 50 to 50.25 crore. Yes or no? Right? Anna, that is your issue size of the IPO. So I'm raising this. Let us see the podium. Third, Adarsh. Harshad Mehta. What happened to Harshad Mehta? Shravya second. Very good. First is Niketan, I guess. Fourth, Ananya. Fifth, Purvi. Right? Okay. So now we will see. Okay,